Grunge is a good look for you.
Did you have a rough day, Agent Fury?
I'm gonna need clarification on this space invasion.
Skrulls are infiltrating your planet. They're shapeshifters.
Okay, prove you're not a Skrull.
That's a photon blast.
And?
A Skrull cannot do that.
I'm just supposed to take your word for that.
We are Kree. Strong, united. You have to let go of the past.
I don't remember my past.
Control it.
I have this power, but I don't know where it came from.
I've never seen anything like her.
You think you can find others?
She's just the beginning.
You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think.
What is this?
The SHIELD logo.
Does announcing your identity on clothing help with the covert part of your job?
Said the space soldier who was wearing a rubber suit.
Get tickets now.
So guys, last night we had a new Captain Marvel footage drop during American football, but you could call it the third trailer because there was a lot of new context within this footage. So what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. Let's break down the latest TV spot, trailer, footage, whatever you want to call it. There is a lot of cues to the storyline, Easter eggs if you like that saying, I don't really, and hidden messages within the latest teaser. So tickets went on sale last night, but they're pretty much sold out already, which is a really good indication of the movie doing well. So Captain Marvel hype train is here. Just like the Shazam movie, people are still unsure about the movie, which makes no sense to me because after the second trailer we found out she can go binary just like she can in the comics. She flies. So what more do we need to know? Even the pet called Chewie, just like in the comics, but in the comics the name is Goose. So Goose even has its own emoji on Twitter, which is pretty cool. But if you are on Twitter, follow me at @MallStew. But in order to get Goose the cat, all you got to do is type in #Goose the cat. So did Chewie take out Nick Fury's eye? That is the biggest mystery in the MCU so far. Most people expect that to be uncovered in this movie. The famous last time I trusted someone I lost an eye. Is it going to be the feline cat who did it? I'll be covering that in a video later this week. So let me know guys down below, warheads, let me know. How did Nick Fury lose his eye? Did he even lose his eye in this movie? It's going to have to happen soon. So the first thing we notice in the trailer is the CGI and VFX is much finer, more polished, because actually the movie's coming out in 2 months. So it's got to be. So the trailer starts with Carol Danvers riding a motorbike, being pretty hardcore, Terminator style almost. She appears to meet Nick Fury at a bar, some kind of bar. Fury is like, grunge, is that a good look on you? Carol, did you have a rough day, Agent Fury? Which is kind of like a tongue-in-cheek scene. I think their chemistry is going to be pretty fire. The next scene, we see a spaceship sequence with Ronan, the accuser, just looking ahead. Fury, I'm going to need some clarification on this space invasion. Then we see a V-roll of the Skrulls on the beach, looking a little bit more polished. We've seen this in a prior trailer. We even get to see the Skrull shapeshifting properly for the first time. There's a girl on the beach who we see with a surfboard. She transformed, and don't worry, it's not Mystique style, although I kind of like that. I didn't really dislike it, but a lot of people seem to hate on how Mystique transformed. So at this part of the trailer, it looks like we are getting the Skrull invasion. So a lot of people seem to think that the Avengers 5 movie will be the Skrull invasion. I can't really see them doing that the next movie because obviously Avengers Endgame comes out after this. So I think the Skrulls will always be around, and yes, there will be a Skrull in Avengers 4, but not to be confused with the Super Skrull, who can not only take someone else's shape and form, they can take someone else's powers. So I don't think we're going to see the Super Skrull as of yet. Then we get to see the train scene again with Captain Marvel beating the old lady up, but we see the old lady transforming into a Skrull, which is more verification that she's actually a Skrull. You know how the internet and media outlets went mental. Oh my god, Carol Danvers, Brie Larson in the latest Captain Marvel trailer beats up an old lady. Not really. Fury's like, prove you're not a Skrull. Captain Marvel produces what she calls a photon blast. Fury and Captain Marvel, Skrull can't do that. Fury, I'm just supposed to take your word for that. So it's pretty cool chemistry, like I said, tongue-in-cheek, because obviously Nick Fury doesn't really know a lot about the Skrull because he isn't the Skrull. Then we get the Kree homeland. Again, we get the same shot of Starforce walking up to their ship. Jude Law, voiceover, saying, "We are Kree, strong, united." Then we get a cool scene. We're obviously going to see them doing a mission because there's going to have to be a massive war that we witness at some point. Next, we see what looks like Jude Law taking on Carol Danvers in some kind of training montage. You have to let go of the past. Carol, I don't remember my past. Jude Law owns her at this moment. Jude Law says, "Control it," almost like he's some kind of master, a sensei. Then we see Carol charging up what she called earlier in the trailer a photon blast. But this will be a flashback before the scenes we see her with Nick Fury, looking like she's about to go Super Saiyan again. She is Super Saiyan, or Iron Fist, so to speak, because her fist glows up like the Iron Fist, I guess, before she does a photon blast, I guess you could say. "I have this power, but I don't know where it came from. Nick Fury, I've never seen anyone like her. She's taking out ships with her pure hands. Absolute savageness." Agent Coulson, you think you can find others? This is where the Avengers initiative comes from, in my opinion. You know the line in the Iron Man movie where Nick Fury says, "You think you were the first person?" Oh, and then Fury replies, "She's just the beginning." But he's talking to Talos, the main Skrull, from what we know at this point in trailer. So there are a lot of indications, a lot of Easter egg towards the Avengers being assembled. Obviously, I guess you could say Captain America was the first Avenger in the timeline, but not really, because this movie is going to be set before it, kind of. So we're all expecting the Avengers initiative, the Avengers to be formed in the post-credit scene, or see some document with Avengers initiative, and that's obviously going to be maybe like in his drawer or maybe lying around, but there is a document we've seen in a prior Avengers movie that says Avengers initiative. So more old footage in the trailer that we've seen before. "You've come a long way," Jude Law Character says, "but you're not as strong as you think." So they're obviously building up to some amazing Super Saiyan fight between Jude Law's character and Captain Marvel. Now this is still one of the mystery. Who is Jude Law playing? Everyone seems to think he's playing Ron Yog. But why is this? This is because there's obviously a toy leak with Ron Yog that looks similar to Jude Law, but you could say the same thing for him being Marvel, because I think it was last week, Fandango or something like that, I remember it last week, someone posted it saying that Marvel was in the movie and obviously being Jude Law. So he's either going to be one or the other of the characters, although I wouldn't say it's confirmed, revealed officially he is Ron Yog, who would make sense because then he would be the villain, and they are almost setting up for Carol Danvers to get her memories back, as we know her memories have been wiped, and go Super Saiyan ass on Jude Law's character. And if Jude Law is playing the villain, it would make more sense for him to be Ron Yog. But we still don't know who Annette Bening's character is. She's a bit shady character, so I'm not sure who she is, but it is looking fantastic. And then we get some more footage. We see Captain Marvel going binary at the end of the trailer, which looks absolutely insane. The CGI looks insane. I really can't wait to see this. She's taken out multiple spaceships like they're nothing. And the trailer wouldn't be a trailer without an end stinger. Carol Danvers, what is this? Fury, the SHIELD logo. Does announcing your identity on the covert part of your job. Fury, says the space soldier who's wearing a rubber suit. Now this whole scene could be seen as an Easter egg or an acronym gag from Iron Man, I guess you could say, but it's more of a tongue-in-cheek. This is the chemistry you're going to be getting between Fury and Carol Danvers. It's absolutely fantastic because you remember Samuel L. Jackson recently turned 70 and he looks barely 30 to 40 in this movie. It's so fantastic with prosthetics, how they've made Samuel L. Jackson look young, and this movie looks absolutely fire. Although there are a lot of Easter eggs and acronyms and references to the Avengers, none of the other Avengers are going to turn up in this movie, or are they? There's that crazy ass theory that Doctor Strange is going to turn up in this movie, but I don't really understand where that's coming from. Maybe he could. I don't really think he would. I think the Ancient One could possibly appear, because remember that leak that I went over the other day? The Ancient One appeared and told Nick Fury some stuff, and that's why the pager, and he knows about the finger snap, and he's got to let everything play out in a way that it should play out. But I think that really is the only realistic thing about that plot leak. So guys, please like, subscribe and comment if you want more content like this. Make sure to check out the channel daily and to check out my Twitter @Warstu and my Instagram @Warstu to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest Marvel, DC and pop culture news. If you do want to enter any of the competitions, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and comment down below who is your favorite superhero, or who do you think Jude Law's character is, because that's interesting. And also I am going to be doing a video probably tomorrow or the next day on who or how or why Nick Fury's eye is gone, because I don't think it's as clean cut as everyone's thinking, that it's going to be Carol Danvers' cat who wipes out his eye, because like last time I trusted someone. I don't really think he's referring to a cat, or is he? Could be, because obviously it's going to be an alien cat, not a real cat, you know. Anyway guys, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.